Hey, good morning, everybody. How you all doing? Welcome to Ultimate Golf. All right, one of my favorite golf games besides Golf Impact. I got both them going on. All right, as you can see, I am right here. Just started a whole new uh, account here, so this is going to be my what you call Ultimate Pass only account. Plus, I will spend just a little bit more, but on educational things. Like I'm not going to buy balls. I'll get that. I'll get my balls through the Ultimate Pass, and I'm not going to be buying any big packages or anything like that. What I will purchase, and this will be later on when I get my bag all situated and upgraded, I'll start taking on those challenges, and some of those challenges cost $10. So I will do that just for fun. But other than that, it's just going to be the Ultimate Pass just to get things going a little bit because free to play just takes way too long, and I'm not going to keep coming in here looking for every 4 hours to undo a bag when they should do it automatically, but it don't. So we have my ways of doing things starting off, and we'll go over my strategy. So make sure you watch this whole video. It's going to be a lengthy one, but if you want to learn how I do things, I have excellent strategies that you can beat all the side hustles, no problem. It's kind of a boring, slow progression, but at least you'll be gaining a lot of things, a lot of premium balls, pins, and all that stuff. Like I said, I'm sure a lot of the experts out there probably know this. I'm sure because, I mean, if I figured it out, I'm sure everybody else figured it out. But it's just a nice strategy where it makes the game much easier to beat the side hustles. Because the more experienced you become, the higher tool you become. Everything else gets harder with it. Okay. So I'll be showing you that strategy, how to do that, and I got a whole bunch of promotion codes. You're gonna want to get those. You get some free good stuff. So when I get to that section, I'll go ahead and put those codes. But it's gonna be a lengthy video. So grab a cup of coffee. I got mine, and like I said, I put out lengthy videos. If I'm putting out anything educational, I'll put it up at the front. And then I'll go ahead and do my golf playing at them. So if you don't want to see the golf playing, but you just want the education, that's fine. But pretty much this whole thing's going to be educational. So if you have to do this in multiple parts, that's fine. All right. So I just started the new account. Okay. I haven't even secured it yet. So what you do is you just go in and you click guest account, and that's what I did. And I went through the tutorial. So they make me go through the first head-to-head, so, and of course you win the first one. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the free unlock here, get ourselves it's gonna be 1 minute, and they're probably gonna force me to spend $1. Let's go ahead and speed up to unlock, which I have no problem because I'll be getting the Ultimate Pass anyway. So let's go ahead and just get through this, and we're gonna get the Sparrow. It's a new club, so that's a 201 club. And our goal is to max those out, because when you max those clubs out, you start getting cash and replace those. That's part of my strategy too. All right, then we'll get into that when the time is right. All right, so we get some season points here. Let's go ahead and claim our freebie every 4 hours. I think this is. We get the Sniper, so that's a nice new club. That's a rare club. We get 1 cash. We got that cash back that we just spent. Now we got to get some coinage. All right, so we're at 931, and you can see to the left I got my Ultimate Guide, and you see I have Ultimate Golf Caddy. Okay, now from what I've been told, all the research I did, Golf Caddy is not being updated no more. So because it's not computing my rings on it. So the only reason why I have it because I like the ball guide. I get exactly what I want. I don't want like little nudges on it. That's exactly how I want it, and I haven't figured out how to get the mesh to put the because I have 2 blue stacks up at the same time, so you can see how I do my rings, and I just can't figure out how to get the mesh onto this other one. I think it goes onto this left one. Either way, I like it like this. The only thing that might happen if you do this on blue stacks, I play on computer, guys, so I'm at a little bit of a disadvantage, but I'm starting to get pretty good at it. I've got myself up to like minus 26 now. On a 18-hole golf course, and I'm getting some drops, so starting to get much better, get used to the format. So, but I think I had minus 29 when I was playing on the cell phone. But either way, we're playing on a computer now. I like it better. It's bigger. I wear glasses, so and let's go ahead and get that out. Now, And the thing about this Ultimate Guide, I like it because it's a spreadsheet, so it doesn't have to be updated. It's already got the rings already computed, and I have it right there next to me, so that's what I like about that. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm not going to be buying anything here except for my Ultimate Pass, which I can't do. And if you're going to do free to play, you can go ahead. I'll get you free rewards every day, which I'm not going to do. So, all right, so we're going to go ahead and here, start from the top. This is where your coins are at. You can buy coins. I'd never buy coins. So, but if you do, I mean, 22,000 for 2 million, that doesn't even make sense. All right, $100 for 18,000. All right, here's our ball. So we're going to be getting the balls. I'll talk about that when we get into the store, though. All right, and here we go over here. We're going to go here. This is once I secure my account, which I will here shortly, and then I'll be able to put my photo in here, which I will have. But so we get 3 trophies right now because they force us to do the first hole or first round of the qualifying school. All right, so we get 1 ball. Okay, that's probably the basic ball. No, can't be the basic ball. Oh, that's a lock either way. Okay. All right, so this is where you get your stats at. 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 5 years. It's been around 5 years. I've been playing this game for about 4 years, so almost when it came out. My other count, I'm at almost 1,000 for that head-to-heads, and you get your first and 10th place in the Royales. And rookie, veteran, pro, and pro tour. And these are the tours I do unlock, which this is going to be part of my strategy. We're not unlocking these yet. All right, and then we'll get, these will be our stats, head-to-head wins, 100%. We'll keep track of those, your tournament wins here. So that's all pretty good. Just tell you your longest putt, your longest drive, how many albatrosses and hole ones you get. And hopefully we'll get a lot of those. All right, so that is there. So let's go ahead and jump into our settings. So if we jump into settings, we're going to go to manage, right? Okay, so well, the first thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and put a name in here. So let's go ahead and put the old name T3 because that's T3 Gaming here. That's what I use. So let's go ahead and do that. And I got the same name in a couple other accounts, but I should get out of the league I'm in another one. So let's go ahead and jump into manage. Just make sure we got music on and off, HD mode. Nothing I see that I really need to worry about. Get that English because I am English. I speak English. All right, so now you can go up to and subscribe to the website, which I already get with another account, so I'm not going to worry about it. All right, so we want to secure this profile, okay? All right, I'm going to secure it with Google. Now, keep in mind, I do have an account with Google, but this is going to replace it, so because I don't want nobody, I'm starting over, so secure with Google. And we're going to do, yeah, we're going to go ahead and keep, yeah, I like this, we'll go keep that one. How come it's not letting me click on it? How about that? Oh, I know why. Yes, I do. I know why. Ultimate Caddy, when you click on things, Ultimate Caddy messes things up. So let's go ahead. All right, so I'll put that back on when I need it for tournaments. I don't need that on from I'm doing tournaments. All right. Not a good way to start this, huh? All right, just go ahead and do this. Get it back in. Unable to sign into Google at this time. Okay, let me try this again. Now that I get that, what you call it off. Secure this. Secure with Google. There we go. See, Ultimate Caddy. And if you decide you want to buy it, you can have that Ultimate Caddy off too. Okay. Okay, so this is the one I was veteran too. I had 77,000 cash. I'm only at 20 trophies, so that's my strategy right there. So, all right. Is it secured? You may not be able to recover it later. Connect this account. So I want to connect the account I have now. Okay. So I'm getting rid of that one. I'm starting over. And I just want to. I started over a lot. I've started my accounts over a lot of times. So, all right. So let's go ahead and open it. We're gonna get some El Capitan. It's one of my favorite woods. Starting off, so that's good. We get the Mercury. That's a good club to start off. Battering Ram. We'll get better. We'll get that Outlaw. We got a Cruiser Ball. and we only got 65 coins, so that's not a whole lot of coins. All right, so we're already secured now. We got our things secured, and let's take a look at the leaderboard. This would be showing you your leaderboard. You would have to stop breathing right now to not get promoted. You're pretty much guaranteed to get off amateur. So, and really, that's why I'm starting on a Monday, because I want the full week of amateur. Okay, and then that way I can try to win some tournaments right off the bat and get some coinage, the red and blue tournaments and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's why I start off on a Monday, because next Monday, it's when I become Rookie 1. I won't be able to join a clan till then, and then we have the Ultimate Cup going on, so I probably won't be able to win that either because we're in the middle of it, but either way. Let's go ahead and hit the next one. Course Mastery. Okay, this is going to be the Mastery. This is a 2 system. A lot of people don't know this. That's 2 system. This full system here is mastering, cumulative mastering. And you can use your pins that you get. You'll actually get some master pins. You can use those to get extra points and club points and stuff like that, and coins. And that's it. You'll be using your master points to get that, and that's cumulative. So say of all these I got up to 35% and I get myself to a silver, then my master pins will give me an extra boost on that. But now we have this other system. If I master Abu Dhabi and I get this, say, up to gold, when I play this course, I'll get that extra coins and stuff like that. So it's like a 2 system there, so it's pretty cool. I like it. Takes a while to master, though. I haven't met anybody who's mastered them all yet. So let's go ahead and check out the mail. Free boost pins, we'll collect those. Okay. This is just some free stuff they're going to give you right out the bat. And then we'll put some promotion codes in here a little bit. Trying to keep it a little brief. I'll have in-depth videos for a lot of the stuff too. So, and then we'll jump into our tournament play and stuff like that. Free mastery pins, we'll take those. These are the pins I was telling you about. We get 50 pins right at the bat. You gotta make sure you're not using those. Those you won't use those till later on. Later on. And we got practice pins. So if you can practice a shot you're not sure about, you can practice it in the middle of your round. Okay, I don't use those. I'll use all those later. That's your Ultimate Golf Zone. I'm not connected with this count. Alright, so let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and show you right now the promotion codes. I'm going to go ahead and type these in. Now, my typing's not good. I got arthritis in my hand, so not good for me. Alright, so let's go ahead and type in the first one. It's going to be back to golf. So just type in back, okay, to golf, and see what we get there. That's not invalid. Okay, because I spelled it wrong. How about that? You know what I said? I just used it a couple weeks ago. There we go. There we go. We have 5 Pro D1s. We're going to get a lot of goodies. So that's 15 balls, 20 balls right there, 25 balls. 30, and we're going to get 30 coins, so that's good. 30,000 coins, so we get a lot of balls with that back to golf. That's a good one. I like that. And then we got Play Pebble. Okay, let's try that one. We're going to get 16 out of this, so El Capitan, we'll get that leveled up to 2. Extraterrestrial, that's a good one too. I'll be using that a lot. They gave me a lot. Apollo is decent. Loop bar, we get some more loop bar. Let's get Mojave's. High Flight, Pro D1, another 3. So we're at 8 of those. And the Pro Trophies. Okay. There we go. Get these pins. These pins are excellent. You're going to save these pins for later on in life. Okay, just save them. Because this is how you're going to drive your par 4s and get eagles and stuff. Alrighty. So that one's done. And we're going to jump in and do the Welcome 0422. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got 4 items, so we're not getting a whole lot here. We get the Viking, that's a club. Nautilus. I should get the Outlaw here sooner or later, because that one we normally get which is be the one I'll be using. So let's go ahead and play a 1. Still got a few more to go, so get the pins on this one, looks like. We'll just keep saving those up. Okay. Now we get Condor. Give me some more. There's the Outlaw. So this is the club I'll be using now. This one already blows battering ram away, so we'll be using that one right now. Raptor's a nice, I think that's not a longwood, that's a long iron, I think. And we got ourselves a pay-to-play ball there. Cryptics, a loot bar, a couple hundred coins, and some season points, which we don't use yet. All right, so we got the Condor. How about Golf 2025? Let's do that one. Oh, how about we get that F in there, huh? 21. So this is gonna be a lot. Give me some more Pro D1s. El Capitan. There we go. Mercury. Raptor. Scarab. Sniper. Battering ram. So we're gonna be maxing that battering ram and the Sparrow out as fast as we can. High flight. So we can start getting cash. And then we can start letting that cash build up and start buying balls and stuff that we need. A lot of pins here. Collection tokens. That's something new. I'm telling you, this must have just came out because I don't remember seeing this here even last week when I played. So drive distance. I wonder how much. I'll take a look. This game's okay. 200 cash, so that's good. And that's another thing about the Ultimate Pass. So they give you a lot of cash. We'll get about 1,200 cash. All right. So helps. I think it. Oh, helps. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll go help. And see. Okay. So maybe it's the other way around. There we go. Helps. There we go. See, we go. We get the Sniper, battering ram, and I try to keep up with all the upgrades. Now I know a lot of people, like I said, I do things a little bit different. So, oh well, okay. My way, I make it interesting for myself. All right, so we got through all that. We're going to be playing the Q School. We're going to finish that. It's 14 head-to-heads, and you definitely want to play this because you get your free big shot and your season missions, royales, practice pins, 50 cash. It used to be under 50, so they got a little stingy there, and then you're going to get a golf bag. So you definitely want to finish this. So we would definitely finish that before we end the video here today. All right, so it looks like, and these are all locked, the missions and Ultimate Cup. Once we unlock these, then I can get that Ultimate Pass, which I'll do later. Welcome message. Okay, view boost pins. Okay, we don't need that. All right. Try to get these out of here. Free stuff. Okay. Ultimate golf. No, we don't want to go now. All right, so we got all those taken care of. Now we're gonna go into our golf bag. Let's check the golf bag out. And right now, they get us at the basic here. So let's take a look at our balls. We get that pay-to-play ball, we get the amateur ball, we get the pro trophy, and these are your free-to-play balls right here. These 7 right here, your basic, and the other 6. This one costing the most. It's ridiculous, way overpriced. Okay, the best price for what you're going to get is a spider ball, $1,500 for 200 balls. So that's actually excellent. All right, but we'll have a series on balls later. Let's go ahead and get into our clubs. All right, so the first thing I want to do, because I'm going to upgrade my battering ram. I got 36,000. We're going to go ahead and get this. So we're already at 224. We're going to get a little increase here. We got the shot view, which is good, and that's it. We're going to find some more outlaws. So we're at 224, and the battering ram is going to cost a little bit. We won't get up to 224, that's for sure. Okay, 800 there. So we're at 209. That should be 3. Alright, so that one's upgraded all the way. This Nautilus costs a lot, so we're not going to worry about Nautilus right now. El Capitan I'll be using, so we're going to go ahead and get this thing. And the way this is so good because it's top spin, gives me some extra distance, and we get a lot of shot view. Alright, so we'll let that go for right now. We won't worry about those. The Raptor, I guess I probably should select the club I want to use. Alright, El Capitan, we'll select that. And we'll go with this. The Raptor is 161, and we got a shot view of 44. I'm not worried about coins, I'll get those on the head-to-heads. Okay, so we got the shot view of 48. Let's go ahead and knock down another thou here. Because it'd be coming down to Raptor versus the extraterrestrial. We're at 50 shot, accuracy is 55, and a little bit of backspin. So let's see what the terrestrial has to offer this early on. Alright, so it's already going to have more distance, so we're going to get to 180. Shot view is 46. Okay, so we got a better shot view. Alright, so I'm going to spend the 2,000. We're going to go extraterrestrial. Because look at that top spin on this. We're going to get much more distance. Okay. Okay, I guess I didn't have the, what you call it, selected. But we are ahead of the, that's if I put Raptor 50 and 54. So, yeah, we destroyed the Raptor right now. So we're going to go to extraterrestrial. Alright, let's see if we have anything. Hey, we got the sniper. Let's go ahead and get that in there. Alright, so sniper is in there. And we're going to get our Sparrow in here. It's better than nothing. Mercury, we're going to upgrade that. And we got a little bit of shot view, not a whole lot. And a little bit of top spin. So let's go ahead and do that with Jester at 28, not good. A little bit more. So if I fall in between clubs, I can always switch that out and help me out. Alright, so we do have backspin on it. So if I do need backspin, but there's no accuracy. So we're going to stick with the Mercury right now. And we're going to have to deal with the Scarab. Alright. Now when I start playing these head-to-heads, you don't get much time to sit there and line up all your shots. Okay, so I don't know why I just did that, but let's jump in here. And what I'm going to do right now, this is my starting order right here, is I'm going to go over here to my bag setup, okay? And we're going to go ahead and set up our bag. Because right now, we get El Capitan. I'm going to use that one. So we're going to select that. And we're going to put that at 2. And we got Baron Ram. We're going to put that at 4. And we get the Outlaw. It's going to be at 2. Alright, so we're going to select that. So those are our drivers. And you get nothing else on driver. Oh, we got Nautilus. And we're not going to upgrade that. So let's go to Woods. We're going to go El Capitan. We got 2. Apollo is going to be 1 still. And Viking's going to be 1. So we're going to leave that there. So let's go to the Long Iron. Raptors 4. So we're going to change that. Make sure you keep up to date with these. Because this is going to make a difference on your rings. Alright, so let's go with the Sniper. Sniper's going to be 2. Alright, and I got to put my terrestrial on there. There we go. There's Sniper. Let's put the Sparrow on. And we're going to go with the Mercury here. 2 and 1. That's all we're going to see there. And the Scarab's 1 too, so we're going to click that. Alright, so let's go ahead and... So we got the bag set up for right now. This is my main bag. So we get everything, make sure we get all our clubs. So we're going to go here. And when we're ready to do our rings... Now I may have enough time to switch my club over to whatever I'm using, long iron. And maybe... just kind of quick adjustments, but I'm not going to be able to go through my elevation and all that stuff on a head-to-head. Just don't have enough time. So, and I'll be using basic balls. So let's go ahead. See how far we've got. We got the balls there. I'm not going to go more in depth in those. Okay. Now we'll go to the store. Check out the store. Alright, so like I said, I'm not going to be buying anything from the store except for my Ultimate Pass. Okay, so, and these are series balls, the ball collection. We'll go over that. I'm not going to watch videos. I already got my Ultimate Pass. And I will, like I said, I have a strategy and we'll be going over it. So some of the times I'll be, that's a lot of cash. I don't think, it doesn't cost that much. It usually starts at 100. So let's say they just changed that. I'll be upset if they make that 500. Okay, so they must have just did an update and I haven't, because that was just 100. So we'll see. Be nice if they lowered the price of this. 15,000. That's ridiculous. All right. See if this is still 1,500. It is good. All right. 650, 600. Okay. All right. So that's good. And so 18. So we're going to be concentrating on this is our beginner stage. I'll probably stay on rookie for quite a while. Okay. Only because it's my ball building stage. Because once you hit Tour Pro 1, that's it. You're a Tour Pro forever. Even though if you relegate down to rookie, you're still going to be playing against Tour Pro players. Okay, so when you click on that, you get into that league. You better have all the balls you want. You better get all your skills mastered and be ready, because you can score -30 and still not make a top 10. So just to let you know. All right, but that's what I'm here for. See, so you can see what it looks like as we're moving up. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in and let's go ahead and knock out these. We got 13 more. It's going to take a little while to do it. Do not skip it. You want to play so play head to head. So let's go ahead and jump in here. And we're going to make a little bit of coinage here. Okay. Don't use your free tickets or nothing on the low ones. Use them on the highest ones once you get up. All right, so I do have, it says I got 3. Oh yeah, they gave me 3 of those, didn't they? All right, so let's go ahead and jump in. Always on basic ball. Okay, so the strategy is we'll end up unlocking Tour 2, and that's it. We don't play Tour 2. We just continue to play Tour 1, and all your side hustles are going to be Tour 1, Tour 2, and the bots in Tour 1, Tour 2, they're basically designed to lose. Okay, so you'll just win. Now, I've yet lost a side hustle with this strategy. Not saying it won't happen. Some people may not be awesome at the game, but I'm saying you're going to have a great chance to beat them all. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in there. We got 2. So I'm going to go ahead and go right about there. So we don't have much win on this. Okay. 6 feet. Okay, so that's a bot. He missed it. You just don't miss putts that close. Now, it's easy to putt on the head-to-head, but tournament, you can very easily miss a putt like that if you hit it too hard. So you got to pay attention to that. Okay, so we'll go ahead and use the ball guide here. So we're at 20th place, so we're pretty much going to rookie no matter what. Okay, so earn 300 coins, any mode. That's your missions, which we haven't unlocked yet, but they'll be sitting there waiting for us when we do unlock it. Okay, so let's go ahead. Now we'll go ahead. Like I said, you don't have much time, so I might be able to get the club selected and get my win. Alright, this is what takes it so long. Out in between, it just takes forever to get into the hole. Unbelievable. Come on. Alright, so yeah, we're going to be, I'm not going to have to worry about it here because it's going to be a driver. Alright, so we got 1. So let's go ahead and put the driver on. And we got 1 mile-an-hour wind, so we'll go. So it's telling me 0.3 rings. So wherever it is, it's going to be to the left. Gotta get used to doing that. It's been a while. And I'm going to go ahead and hit it full. Little great right. Not going to make a whole lot of difference. I got a big fairway, so. So 252 yards. So now we're going to be, what club we're going to be using here? So we're going to be using the sniper. So let's jump over here. It says sniper 0.4. So we're going to put, all right, 0.4. There we go. And I can do this right here. Check that. So we got 0.2 rings. So, all right. So I got halfway there. 0.2 rings, and we're going to go. Let's go right about there. And I wish I had some backspin, and I don't. So let's go ahead. So you don't get a whole lot of time. You get more time in Golf Impact, that's for sure. I took a little off that. Hopefully I don't overshoot it too much. All right. See how I was in between clubs there. I don't have time to mess around. You can't change your clubs in head to head, so. Now, tournament, I can sit there and change my clubs out and prevent that from happening, but it's not. All I want is an idea of how many rings I get to. I just gotta hope I'm close to mid-range. I go by the mid-range. Okay, so we do have the bags there. Now, once I start collecting cash, I will open up my bags of cash just so I can build up my clubs faster. I know that kind of defeats the purpose, but I do have the ultimate pass, so I'll be getting cash on a regular basis. And then once I max out the clubs, then I'll start letting the clocks run, and I'll get that investment back, because I'll get 3 to 5 cash for the common cards, and as you rank up, max out the rare ones and the epic ones, then you'll start getting more. So now my little strategy, you know, I play 201. You'll still get any club, because when you play those side hustles, you get those bags for winning the checkpoints. You can have any golf club in it. Most time you'll get up to 203, 204. I've gotten red Bichettas and stuff, so. And they even have that as a reward. Okay, so we got 0.6. Little top on that. Okay, I'm going to go, and there's not much curl here, so there we go. Just to offset that. When I get that tailwind cross to the right, then I look to doing that curl if I have it. Alright, see, 0.1, there ain't no wind, so I ain't worried about it. Alright, so let's go ahead and see, look at that. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and put it right there. Any top? Not much. But I'm going to hit this a little bit overpowered, just because I'm falling short on it. And I great righted that. Alright, there we go. Oh, come on, you should have been in the hole. Should have been in the hole. And when I do my tournaments, I'll go over this guide in more detail. Okay. Because I got my min, max, stuff like that. Min, mid, and max. Get your elevation. You got your wind direction, your rings from max, and of course you can have your rings spanned. So we got a lot to go over there with, because you're going to have to fine tune some of these shots to try to have any chance of holding them out or getting high enough tournament breaking points to get yourself up. Alright, so let's go ahead and reel this in here. All right, so we get that. Go right about there. So now the thing about these tiebreaker points, they're very important because like when you get into higher levels, like in the veteran, tour pro, the difference between taking 40th place and maybe top 10 could be tiebreaker points. So you really want to average over 850 if at all possible. That might be a little exaggerated. Maybe 80th to 40th place, probably. Okay. I thought it last time. Okay, I did win it. Yeah, when you get that top 10 tour pro, those guys are insane. They get some absolutely fabulous shots. But now that UG Golf is not working, they must have their own programs or something, because you figure the scores will start going down. Okay. Rate that later. Alrighty. See how long we can keep 100%. Now we will definitely lose one eventually on the side hustles, because sometimes they just you'll go against a human being every now and then. Sometimes they're just a good person who played for a while, who started their account over, and you go against them. So you just never know. Or they might send down a power bot. I mean, I've won like 25 in a row before. I've lost one in the side hustles before. Alright, so let's go ahead and so you don't have much when you have the no win. You ain't gonna have nothing to deal with. So, and once I rank this up to 5, we'll get some good top spin on it. So, get a little curl, go with that win there. That'll give me some extra distance when you get in the curl going with the wind. I didn't have much curl on the club though. 268, so last time it was 254. Alright, let's get this old Sparrow. We get a 0.8. Okay, so we're going to move that up right about there. And a little bit over. A little back. Alright. See if we can hold this one out. Almost hold it. Almost hold it. Now the secret sauce, if you can't see the full guide hit the ground, you kind of imagine where it would hit the ground, and then you cut that in half, and that's how much you should have from that point to the hole for roll. So once it hits the ground, then it rolls to the hole. That's going to be half the distance of how long your guide is before it hits the ground the first time. I usually have pretty good luck there. See, I haven't got the, what you call it yet. Alright, so play 12 head-to-heads, alright. Score 25 birdies. Alright, so let's go over here. Let's see what we got so far. Claim awards. Tournaments. Alright, so we're going to get the 2 tournament tickets there. Save those forever. And we get the ultimate shot. We'll go over that when the time is right. And these are your season mission passes, so I need to do one more to open up that. Alright. Not what I wanted. There we go. See how Tour 2's open? Even when we max this out, you continue to play the Tour 1. Until we max out some cards. Until we max out at least the common cards on Tour 1. Alright. Most of your like Tour 1, Tour 2, most of them are going to be bots, because most people are playing up in the Tour 3, 4, 5, 6, 7s, trying to get their red Bichettas and stuff. Mm-hmm. All right, so we got. Oh yeah, this is the par 4. This is definitely drivable. This is where I get my albatrosses too. I think I have to level up one more time on my outlaw to be perfect. This is gonna probably. I'll get on the green, but it's gonna fall. Oh, there it is. Oh, just missed it. Now, when you get an albatross on a par 4, it's also you can also count for a hole in one. You get both a hole in one and an albatross. So that's nice. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead. How many we got? 8 more to go, I think, something like that. All right. Playing those rewards. All right, season point 100. So we should be able to get the ultimate pass by now. We'll see. 6 out of 4. Maybe we'll claim awards. All right, so buy ultimate pass. Okay, it's $20 a month. I have no problem doing that. Again, I may spend a little bit of money on the challenges, but I'm pretty much going to keep it just to that. If I do get anything, it will be energy bars just to help out the clan, the team I'm with, so I can keep playing to repeat the side hustles, and you'll see what I'm talking about. All right, so that might be a $30 investment. They give you like 80 energy, so but I might do that later. We'll see. All right, so $19.99. Okay, so when they start doing that, okay, so I'll do this later. I'll do that off video. Okay, if you could tell my full credit card number with the last 4, I'll be impressed. But either way, all right. The boss battle's going on today too. Might want to get into that. That's a good one too. All right, so let's go ahead and finish our head-to-heads. Okay, so we're almost maxed out the tool 1. Let's do it. Little par 4 going here. What the hell was that? All right, so we're gonna go there. Maybe a little bit of top on it. See if we can get one of these that land in the hole. There it is. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What a joke. What a joke. Let's see if we can gotta get myself an albatross hole 1. Be nice to start off with that. Okay, so we're 7th place already. 16,000. We'll probably win this if we play enough. Definitely gonna try to get to a tournament today, so I will definitely do a tournament. Hopefully, maybe a red tournament or the boss battle, because that's a series. You can win some big balls and stuff on that, so you definitely want to play that. So I'll get one of those hopefully on video, and I will get red tournament, because that's where you get your coins at. I got to start stacking up on coins, and we'll play it all with the old basic ball. Now I could probably, once I have my red bruschetta up to level 3 or 4 in a pin, I can drive this hole. But we're gonna save all that. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead. Practice your curling here, because I have the winds going left to right. I'm gonna curl it that way, it gives you some extra. You know I don't have much curl. But you want to try to hit that ultimate. Now if you want it to go even more of a slice, then you'll go past the ultimate, but try to hit that ultimate, that way it lands in the same spot that you just the path will change. So instead of rolling forward when it hits the same spot, it's going to roll out to the right. So if you have a dog leg or something like that. Alright, so we got a 0.1, we got the sparrow. Alright, so let's see what we got here. We got about that. 1, 2, 3. So we got 1/2 rings. Look at that. I can't. I'm in between. So let's go ahead and see if I get in between. So I can't do nothing about it. Don't have enough time to do it. Get a little put of overpower. Make up for the adjustment I couldn't make. And there we go. There we go. There, go, go, go. Pebble Beach Golf Links, the worm burner. Okay, so definitely want to get the boss, maybe a red tournament done today, and I definitely want to, there'll be a side hustle. I'm going to go ahead and show you that too, how easy it will be when I play that. Alright, so let's go ahead with the short iron here. 0.3, so I'm going to go ahead and line that up as much as I can. So right about there it's going to land. So what about right there? About 1. So we're going to move it up a little bit more. Okay. And then we're going to adjust for the wind there. Not much, but a little bit of an ultimate shot there. Alright, go in the hole. Well, I'm throwing darts right now. I just got to get in the hole. Well, that was a tiebreak. Didn't realize it. Okay, so pin of wood. Yeah, we haven't got the ultimate pass yet, so I can't get that pin bag yet. All right, so it's 3 for each win. Where are we at now? Okay, we just maxed it, so 3 times 7 is 21. So we've done 6. So we still got 8. Oh, we gotta have. Let's see how many more we have left. So we got 6 more we gotta do. Alright, we get the Royale tickets. We won't use those forever. And you want to play a lot of Royales too, so you can get yourself some golf balls and stuff. What's this? Golf Save Big. It's got new. The thing about this, they got too many tournaments. It's one of the reasons why I get burnt out, because you can't play them all. It just takes too long. Okay. Play 1 tournament a day. You don't need to have freaking 18 tournaments in one day. It just drives me crazy. Especially when the game goes so slow. What am I doing? Get back into my 1 verse 1 here. Way too many. Now, trying to keep up with the bigs over there in that on the clan. I play every single tournament of the day. I spend the whole day playing tournaments, and then I get no time to play royales and head-to-heads and stuff like that, and side hustles. All right, anytime game. right, so we got nice little headwind going to the left. All right, always good to practice a little bit here. Hit the ultimate. Little left curl on that. Okay, 267, so we're getting some good distance on that outlaw. All right, so 0.1. All right, so 0.1. Look at that, unbelievable. In between clubs, so we're gonna go ahead and give a little bit of extra. See if we can get this one to fall in. Oh, come on. And I don't have much time to check the elevation too. The elevation will, if it's going uphill, will also affect your ball roll too. So that's why some of these tournaments take so long, because I'm spending so much time lining up the shot, you know. Okay. All right, so we get 203 cash. So I gotta get some cash built up before I start using it. Anytime. All right, time for the old albatross. .3. All right, let's see if we can get this in the hole. Nice little ultimate shot there. Is it going to be good enough? It's got a good bounce, got a good roll. It is unbelievable. I can't believe this thing won't put it in though. Sometimes I'll do it 4 times in a row. Sometimes they'll keep doing that on me. Unbelievable. Alrighty. Get the winner. So we played 9 holes, looks like, so far on our 10th one. So we got 5 left, and then we are done. Pretty much tell the bots, especially if they have the guest name. Some people do keep that guest name, but there's a few things I look at: the trophy count, the guest name, if they have a club they're with, which they won't at amateur level anyway. But and what clubs they use, because you're pretty much guaranteed to get that outlaw at the beginning of the game. So if I don't see somebody using an outlaw, I see them using batter and ram with a basic club, that tells me 9 times out of 10 it's going to be a bot and you're going to win it. See, that's a basic driver. Alright, no win. A little to the right there. Alrighty. Okay, so we get the old sparrow. Alright, so we got what? That's going to be a 1 for half, and it's going to land right about there. So 1.5. We want to be 1.5. So that's going to be pretty close right about there. But I have a 0.9 win. So let's do that. Put a little top on it. And that should be pretty close. I didn't really look at the elevation much, but I lefted it. Okay. Still closer than him though. So I like the quick matches because then whoever's closest to the pin, if you guys tie, the one closest to the pin automatically wins. Instead of having to go do the tiebreaker. Don't like that much at all. Okay, so we get to win again. I think I was like 95% win percentage playing on tour 1, tour 2, so you get something pretty crazy. Alright. I got pretty much all my losses came from the side hustles. You know, sometimes I'll go right through the whole thing. It could be anywhere from 10 to 18 matches for the side hustles. Like 10 to 16. Sometimes I'll win them all, sometimes I'll lose 2 or 1. Okay, let's go ahead and get this down. See if I can pop this in the hole this time. Alright, we're going to put some top on this one. Alright, that's a little great right, so. This is ridiculous. They keep doing that to me. Now, these tournaments that we play in, they have flights, A, B, C. They say they have D. I've never seen a D. So, but C, you should be able to just win that one if you're any decent at this game. But it'll be the last time you ever see C, though. B, you'll bounce back and forth from A to B. I'll get B probably right off the bat. And I'll probably stick in A probably forever. Who knows? Every now and then they'll slip me down to B. I'll show you what I'm talking about when we get to the tournaments. Alright, so that's going to land right about that right there, I think. So it's going to give me 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 2. 1, 2. So that looks pretty good right there. But it looks like we're going uphill too, so I'm going to pull it up a little bit. Alright, let's do that. That did look like it was an up elevation, so let's see what we got here. Look at that, pulled right in between them. Too bad it wasn't a tiebreaker. Yeah, it was a tiebreaker. Wow. Okay, he must have been. Was he? See if he was a. Yeah, he was a live person. Yeah, that one hurt. That's how you lose when you go against a live person. Sometimes they just get lucky and poke one. And I dropped it inside his inches. All right, so let's go ahead and claim our bag. That's for sure. Every time that bag comes ready. So we definitely played 12 because we got this. So let's go ahead and get our bag. Maybe we'll get a scarab. Most times they'll give you that epic card. We get a ball, 3 cash. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and collect these. All right. So we got to be getting close to head to head. Okay, Ultimate Cup Mastery. Yeah, so we got 2 more I think we got to play. And we're done. And you see how I just keep playing Tour 1? I don't play Tour 2 at all. keep it down, keep the bots. Because once you open up 203, then you'll start getting those 203 bots, 204 bots. And those are the ones that start beating you. Okay, so if you're doing the ultimate pass, or if you're doing free to play, at least you'll get a chance to get your premium balls to the side hustles, because they give a lot of balls out there in the side hustles, and a lot of premium balls like the trophy balls and stuff you can get too. I think I'll do boss battle next for the tournament, and then I'll do the rookie trophy side hustle, and then I got to get some cash coming in, so I'll do a red tournament or a blue tournament, whatever one's available. And the trios, we'll go over the trios too. That's a nice way, that and the one and dones and the Royales. So I got a lot of videos I could do. May not get them all done here, so I'll probably, because I got other games I do too, so I can't play this all day long like I was before. Alright, so we get to 0.8. Let's go ahead and put this over here a little bit. I'm going to do my left curl. Let's see if we can get ourselves, there's not much curl there though, is there? Look at that. I just goofed that one all up, but it's still going to be alright. Maybe not. Holy crap, that was horrible. Alright, at least I can still get on the green. That's okay. Alright. Alright, so this is going to bounce quite a bit. Absolutely nothing. No backspin, no nothing. Oh, look at that. That had a good bounce too. If I had some backspin, I might have been able to do something with that. And see how they miss? Those bots, they just miss all day long. Alrighty. Okay, we got the old winner. You know the rest of that saying. Okay. 5th place. I think we got one more left. We should be done here. That there, 25 birdies, that's a big season point. When it's like 300 points, you definitely want to get those birdies done. We get almost an hour already on this. I get long-winded though, so when you're playing tournaments, the tournaments take a while too. 9-hole, I probably have that done in 30, 40 minutes, but the 18-hole would take an hour. Alrighty. Got the headwind. Wow, I'm just not hitting that damn middle. Are you kidding me? Am I gonna be in the rough again? Unbelievable. Gotta get my glasses cleaned. Alright, let's go ahead and put this in the hole. See if we can hold this out for eagle. Get ourselves a drop. Look at this. Huge bounce. Look at that. Crazy. Okay. And I had no backspin, of course. I'm just going to hit it soft. As long as I keep it on. Uh-oh. Not good. Oh, are we going to lose this or what? Okay, so I'm going to do the chip in here. You definitely have to master the chip in. This is ugly too. Alright. I'm not going to hit this full. definitely got to hit the ultimate, okay? So that was an easy chip in. You got to master those around and just keep working your way out till you get to like the 40, 50 yards out and try to master. That's what my favorite club is, the Hive. Once I get that, that's my chip in club from 40, 50, 60 yards out. So, all bag slots are full. If it just says rematch, that was a bot. But if it says add friend, then all right, $9.99. You're gonna get 50,500 cash. So we're not. Like I said, we're not gonna do any of that. All right, we got enough here. All right, so I think we're done here with the. Let's go home. Let's go ahead and claim our rewards. Okay, so we got the practice pins. That's good. All right, we'll take those all day long. Keep adding those up. Those are common pins, so they're not going to give us a whole big boost. 50 cash. We want to get those legendary ones, and those come out in side hustles too, so we just want to keep adding those up. Alright, so that's nice. And head-to-head tickets. 15 Rapids Snipers, and we got 8 Mojaves now, so that's good. Alright, so we are now done with the Pro Tour. We're at 258. We're going to jump in here to the... And we're going to unlock this 8 hours. That's going to be 4 hours. So we'll do that once I buy that, what you call it, that will adjust. Okay, so we're at 30,000. Want free stuff every week? Nah, don't need it. All right, so I think my next video is going to be, well, I'm getting about tired of these damn pop-ups. All right. Okay, so you got 2 Prince Showdown. I always look, see what they're giving for prizes. And that's a lot. 96,000 for. You get the Ultimate Major, and you get the Amateur Ball, and you get loot bars 43 if you win it. Unbelievable. This might be one I might have to take a look at. 9 holes, too. 9 holes. I might have to do that first because they'll put me in probably C starting off, hopefully. And I don't see no red, so we're going to do the boss battle, probably 9 holes. And I'll blitz right through this. This is the reason why. First place, when I play it, he'll probably be even par to beat him. So I'll go through that quick. But I'm gonna do this 2 Princess one. I'm not gonna worry about this. This ain't worth it. I won't do these. They're not worth it because a couple balls here and 10,000. Nah, for 1,000 buy-in. How much was the buy-in on this one? 3,000. Sure, I'll buy that in. And then we get the boss battle. That's gonna be how much? 100. Okay, we'll give it that. Then we got the Golf Save the King. It's just going to be 18 holes probably. Yep, 18 holes. I probably won't do yes. Only 4 balls, 8-5. That's for first place, 20,000. It's not worth it. So I'm definitely going to play the 2 Princes. That's a qualifier. Are you kidding me? Oh, today's Monday. Yeah, that is a qualifier. That's going to bring me over to the weekend. So we'll end up on 18 holes. I might still do it. Because they pay very, very well. So I'll do that. But I'm going to do boss first, probably. We'll do the boss. Let's do that. Then I'll do 2 Princes today. We'll go with Ultimate Trio. And I don't see no one and dones there. And this is our Rookie Trophy Ball side hustle I'm telling you about. This is where you're going to get all your balls at. Each lot removes one of those. So basically what you get 1, 2, 3, 4, actually a 5th. You get 5 tries. So you lose those 4 and you get 1 shot after that. You miss, you're done. See, they get these. These are new. I've never seen I just played this last week and I didn't see them, so these are new. Earn a bonus for drive distance, no tournaments, head-to-head only. So I guess you have to use those or activate them or something. I'm not sure. We'll find out. But when I add up these rookie trophy balls, just keep, every time this comes out, this is where you're going to get your balls at. Okay, play the pro. That's the challenges I'm telling you about. All right, so I pretty much bored you long enough. So if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I answer my comments. All right, so you all have a great day, and we'll see you on the next episode of Ultimate Golf.